So I thought after all this foaming at the mouth I do over how great the Hasura and Apollo based GraphQL stack is, it might be nice to demonstrate some of it. So I thought kill two birds with one stone and do a bit on my pet project that uses this stack, which is planning alerts. This is a mobile app that shows planning applications that have been made near you. So it's got Auto on the front end for user authentication, and that's all wired into Hasura. So here it's done a geospatial search through GraphQL API to show these open plane applications. And they all come from this Node.js based scraper process that I've got here that also communicates with Hasura to store the data it finds on various council portals. And if you look in the back end, this is just a stock Hasura instance. So this runs on Heroku. It's basically a one click setup to get this. And then I've defined a few database tables just using a standard DB admin screen. So I've got a database table for the councils that I'm targeting, some user tokens for when I want to send push notifications to their devices. I've got a scrape table, which is the direct things that have come from the councils via that scraper. Status of plane applications, which is introduced from those scrapes. I've also got a users table and on that log table there, and then this users table is wired into Ortho, so we can actually store user metadata and authorization data as well as just the authentication that Ortho deals with. And yet all these are easily modifiable. We've got standard columns. This scraper's got some foreign keys set up here, so it's linked to council that it's scraped from and the status that it's updating. And then sort of builds relationships in my GraphQL schema from those foreign keys if I tell it to, which again is just a click. And yeah, all of that gives us a GraphQL schema automatically. So I can see all the data tables that we've got down here, and I can go through the docs to see what sort of queries I can make on them via GraphQL, right? So I've got queries, I've got mutations if I want to update things, and I've got subscriptions if I want to subscribe to real-time data. And yeah, then when it comes to the code, in my IDE I've just got a GraphQL extension. This scrapes the GraphQL schema from that Hasura endpoint, so I can just tell it to execute an introspection query on Hasura, and it'll automatically bring all this data into the code base where I commit it. It just lives on the root of the code base there. Then the next piece of the puzzle that I have is GraphQL code generator. So from this config file, I'm telling it I want to make some Apollo bindings so that I can use GraphQL queries in code, and I want to make some TypeScript types so that you get all the benefits of GraphQL static typing, in your actual TypeScript that you're using, which is great for code reliability, so you don't get unexpected errors and stuff like that. So yeah, looks at that schema that I've pulled down there, and then if I go into source and operations, I can see, if I go here, I've got some GraphQL queries that I'm building up. For instance, these are the ones the scraper uses. So insert scrape log, for instance, when a scraper starts or stops. Insert PA status when it's got another plugin application from the council website. And if I search for that, looking here, there you go. That's a SDK class that this CodeGen has made that allows me to interact with Hasura using that graph query that I made. So yeah, it's just saying yeah, insert this PA status object that has type PA status insert input, which I know from my schema that Hasura generated can take these arguments because they are what exists on my data table here, as I defined them in Hasura's GUI, which is nice. Then the third and final piece that I have of this is the admin UI. So if I log into this, which again is just a simple auto setup, use my Google account for that, I can see I've got this UI that I use to enter all the council portal URLs, which was a fun few evenings because there's 395 of them. And I've got this other view that's a log of the scrapes, so I can see the scrapes running at the moment. Yeah, there are a few problems with that council, and a few problems with that one because all the council planning portals are just pretty shit, to be honest. Which is kind of one of the fun things about this project, because you're trying to make sense of really bad data, but automatically. Which brings me to what I'm going to live code tonight. I want another view for this admin UI that tells me what the latest PA statuses from the councils are that are being scraped, so that I can look at the contents and find out what's going on where. So that'll be another view up here, right? So let's see. The first thing I need to do is figure out a GraphQL query for this. So I want real-time data, so it'll be a subscription. Let's call it PA start. Doesn't really matter. Be the PA status thing, and I want to limit it to, let's say I want to know about like the last 50 that happened, and I want to know from the council. That's going to be a foreign key on the PA status. I just want to know the title, what the council's called. I want to know the address, I want to know the proposal. So let's see if that does anything. Right, that's getting us some data back. That looks okay. It's just PA status, and it's joining the council address proposal there. That looks alright. Let's try and put it into my UI. So I'll get that query, and my operations folder here. Add it there, and let's give it a proper name. Recent PA status. Statuses. Recent PA statuses. A status. That'll be fine. So then I'll run my code generator, which is this. And that's just going to go look at this query, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. It's spat out into admin dashboard, some new TypeScript typings. Open that up. And if I just search for that, it should have given me a Apollo hook that I can use. There we go. So I've got use recent PA status subscription that I should be able to put straight into a component on my admin dashboard. So let's create one of those there components. Let's call it PA. I'll just call it PA status. There we go. And I'll say const loading error data. These are the three things you'll get back from that GraphQL query, which was use recent PA status subscription. Doesn't take any variables. It's just a one-off thing. Then let's just see if it's giving us stuff back first. So let's also take the loading behaviour from another one. Loading and error behaviour. Okay, they look about right. And then we just need to wire that into my app reader. So give it another root. So path can be /PA status. PA status. And there. Let's give it a button on the nav bar. So copy that one and change that to also be PA status. And call that PA status. Right, let's see what we've got now. Oh, of course, this admin dashboard isn't set up for subscriptions yet. I'll tell you what, let's let's for now just do it with the standard query, and we can just hit reload for the time being. So let's find that. I'll just change that to query recent PA status. That should still work because Hasura builds the same things for queries as it does for subscriptions, as far as I know. So if I run that, yeah, it's got the same format of stuff in its schema for subscription as it does for query. Okay, so let's rebuild the code and get back to our component, and that will be now status query. Right, let's have a look what that's saying now. Okay, that's a bit better. So now got all the data coming back from that component. If I start it out on this page, just reload it so it clears its internal cache, and I go over to that. It's fetching it. So let's put that data in a data table. So maybe data table. Data is just going to be data.pa status. And I need to, because the TypeScript typings have told me that might not be there if the query doesn't work properly, that's an error. So let's just fall back to a standard object that can still iterate over. Give that a title of recent PA statuses. Then I'll set up my columns object to reflect all that. So columns equals, so we have name and title. Dot is so that the new data table knows to go down into the object. Title cancel. Then we've got address, page name, address, title, address, and got proposal. Title. Proposal. Then let's put a button there. Take that out for now. Let's see what that does. There we go. Why is that not being a proper title? Well, what have I done? Label. Label, not title. Okay. There we go. There's there's a view into the data. Although I now notice that that's not the most recent one, is it? This is just this isn't ordering at all. So let's get back to our query and change that. So it's got an order by parameter built in that we can use. To order by created what's the syntax for this? Oh yeah, created and the parameter name. Oh no, you just do oh, there you go. Autocomplete here, it's not a screen. Sweet. Right, let's try that. Expected. Oh right, you don't need that in there. Right, there we go. That that's about right. Let's put created out in the data there as well. So 2020-05-21. Yeah, that's today. And that query looks alright. Let's update that. So run my CodeGen again. We can also add the well, that'll just automatically update in here. Let's add the created app from there. Create that piece. Fiber. Oh, that should be created actually. And that should be just created that like that. Oh, I know what I've done. I've renamed my query, haven't I? Recent PA status, it should be. Let's do that again. Right, that should now work. Alright, there we go. We've got the created art dates there. And I think the final thing that I'll do is just pass those dates like I did for my overview. So scrape log, I'll get that, and I'll put that there, and just take these options here. And add them to a table there. I think that should work. There we go. Created 1 minute ago. That table layout is a bit knackered, but I think that's just because yeah, these are really long. But yeah, there we go. That's taken not long at all, has it? I don't know how long it's taken. And yeah, there's no new API work that's been necessary for it. It's purely just build a query in there and put it into here. Question is, can I be bothered upgrading my transport so that this works as a subscription? A while later, and some crisps and a cup of tea consumed, and I think I can. So the Apollo client has a basic configuration at the moment using Apollo Boost, which means that this whole section is the entirety of the configuration, taking the JWT auth token that Hasura uses from its get tokens silently hook that's part of the Auth SDK. So I need to convert this into a full composed transport, which I've not actually done for subscriptions from scratch before, I don't think. So, luckily, the Apollo docs are pretty good, and they've got some guides on the subject. So let's install all the new stuff. Or I'll tell you what. First, let's commit all this. Let's review what I've got there. There's all the AutoGen stuff. Yep. Put query in. More AutoGen things. And there we go. Do that in. Just great. Review. Right, let's install our new packages. So, top file's in the right directory, wouldn't it? On the dashboard, and let's install those. Now, what's happening? What do we need to do? Let's take all this. This is also putting in the caching layer that Apollo has out of the box. So the in-memory cache is equivalent to a lot of what Redux does for REST APIs, really, but it does it automatically because GraphQL is a more predictable API system to REST. Anyway, let's put that in. Take that out. And say it is actually put that inside there, which is substitute our old client, and we've got a URL there. Pretty straightforward. I wonder if request is just a parameter I can use here. Maybe it isn't. Let's drop that in. So there is this one here. And that can go there. Oh, what slide was it? Oh, I'll set it. It's only a test thing. Let's just put it anywhere. So let's try that. Crosslink. And let's just put a few Splossy's TypeScript errors for now. Come back and type it another day. I wonder if that'll just work like that. Have I missed anything there? Don't think I have. Let's give it a go. Ah, hold on. I must have missed an include there, haven't I? There we go. Hello. Observable. Am I missing anything else? Ah, there we go. Right. So that sorts out the migration away from Boost. Can commit that, and I've got a fully composable data fetching layer. Well, Apollo's data fetching layer anyway. So fine. Right, let's put our WebSockets layer in for the transport. So subscriptions, installees, put that in like that. Circle these. Put my WebSocket link down there. That will need to be slightly different than this one. Let's just hard code it for the time being. You can always put it in the configurator. So I presume that's going to be WS. Back to the Hasura instance instead of HTTP. What next? Right, so we've got that, and then we've got this link split thing. Okay, I've got A's on them. So split came from Apollo link. And with that, I compose it like so. I'll leave that comment in so I remember what the hell this is. Guess. I guess that's going to be the same as a client, right? Oh no, it's not. It's going to be something that I'm going to put in the client. So, WS link, and I can put put that in there like that, and then link like that. Definition, get main definition. Oh, from polyutilities, whatever that is. Okay. Question is, does that make everything? No, we still appear to be okay. All right, let's try putting our subscription back in. So subscription reach PA status, and so run our CodeGen one more time. That will have updated the help that it's given us. So let's see. Oh yeah, it's done now. There's a subscription there, so I can then use that in there. And that should, if it works, give it's not passing the JWT with the WebSocket. Let's have a look though if it's actually pulling up a WebSocket. So yeah, it is. It's trying to do it. But yeah, missed an authorization error. So I presume if I go back into my GraphQL provider, I need to do something around with this WebSocket link thing here. So we need to add the auth header, which found on this GitHub issue looks to be done using this. I need to get the auth header asynchronously because it could be a new token from Auth, but hopefully this will do it. Quick socket link. There, and then token is, I'll just copy and paste that bit. I can always try this out later, can't I? That looks about Oh, right. Okay. Let's see if that works. Aha! There we go. Right. I think that's giving us real-time data. So yeah, this is giving us a real-time view into what this scraper's doing. The Apollo client is handling all the WebSocket connections automatically, all the app state stuff that goes with that, and Hasura is supplying the subscriptions for it. And as far as the actual back end goes, to make this happen, I've not really had to touch any code at all. All the subscriptions are completely out of the box, just from these tables that I've created in Hasura. That in this case I've just used a GUI, or I could have just written actual SQL to do that. But yeah, because it understands that this data is here, and it can see it all as this GraphQL schema that exists in my IDE, and it's codable against. Yeah, we've had to do very little really to get real-time data coming from quite a complex query when you think about it. And yeah, all we've had to write is that, and a really basic component, minus the refactoring of the transport, which is kind of a one-off thing. And yeah, you can see all the schema that Hasura has built up for us here, just based on that data, or just that database. Like it's created this pretty complex GraphQL model automatically that we can now use to query anything. I mean, take these chips that tell me what councils are using what sort of scrapers. These because the data belongs to these components, and again they're just simple GraphQL queries. They're completely portable, and there's really not much work that goes into integrating these up. So yeah, I think we should be doing this kind of thing as a company at Aurora, because a lot of what I've done here touches very closely on things we're trying to achieve, like right now for the Affinity platform and things like that. But yeah, and it's now my bedtime, so I'm gonna go. But yeah, hope that was as fun for you as it was for me. Did I do this stuff for fun? I don't know. I think there's something wrong with me. But yes. Anyway, sweet. I'll catch you all later. Bye.